Welcome back to Hebrew Level 1 class. This class is the third class, but it's important to state that Hebrew Level 1 is truly assisting you with the foundation of the Hebrew language, which is the alphabet, the nikudot, which are the vowels, the pronunciation, and literally recognizing the alphabet, how the combination of the alphabet using the vowels, which are the nikudot, to assist you to begin to pronounce words. With that being said, I would like us to take our energy back, take a deep breath, breathe in, say this clear mantra, which are clear in prayer, and begin this class. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in the breath of life, which is high, and receive these words in the ancient tongue. Machsheva habetula hatehora harishona lifnei ze Ha'emet, Yud Hey, Vav Hey, Yud Hey, Vav Hey, Yud Hey, Vav Hey. Selah. When saying this clear prayer, you take your energy back to its original state. You clear and center your energy. Once again, that's the thought before the pre-thought. That's your soul as it's in its conception. That's your soul as pure light. Last week, we based majority of the class on the nikudot, which are the vowels, and truly recognizing the sounds and the pronunciation of the nikudot. Again, the vowels in Hebrew, these are called the nikudot. They allow us to precisely pronounce each word, especially in ancient texts, ancient scrolls, Dead Sea Scrolls, Hebrew, and etc. Modern Hebrew is a lot easier to read, comprehend without the nikudot, but that's after you truly have a basis and understanding of the collection, the continuation, flow of the symbols put together, or we say the alphabet today. Kamatz is the plus sound. It gives the AH sound. Patach is the straight line, which give you the long A sound. Sire is the long AY sound. A. Segol is the three dots that give you the EH sound. Shva is two dots going down, which give you the silence. Whatever letter it is under. If it's under an A, it will be a. If it's under a B, it will be B. If it's under a Gimel, it will be J or G. Depending on the letter it's under, it will be more of just the guttural sound in silent of that particular letter. Now, the cholam is either a dot between two letters will make the OH sound, or it will literally be a vav with a dot on top, which give you the OH sound. The Chatav Kamatz and the Chatav Patach literally give you the same pronunciation as the Kamatz and the Patach. They just give lesser of the definition of its pronunciation according to a letter. The Chirik give the E double E sound, the E as in B. Chatav Segol again give the Segol sounds, which is the EH sound. Depending on the word, it will be more of a silence to it. Kubutz is three dots going down to your right. It is literally a U sound, or your U in a word. The shiruk also is a vav with a dot in the middle of it, but it depends on how it's in a letter or a word. It will make or define whether it has the three dots at the bottom, or the vav with the dot. Those are your vowels. These vowels, again, learn the alphabet, master the sounds of these vowels, you will master the foundation of the Hebrew language. The masculine and feminine in Hebrew language. There is no such thing as neutral gender for nouns in Hebrew. I would state that in modern Hebrew, they try to add gender, neutral genders in the words, but in its ancient sense of the actual language, there's no neutral gender. A word ends with a hey or tav, most likely is feminine. Otherwise, it's masculine. To another way, both languages, we're speaking of English and Hebrew, are different. Hebrew grammar has to do with making nouns plural. In English, you just add an S or ES to a word, to the ending of a word, and then it becomes, like, example, cat become cats, box become boxes. In Hebrew, you would pluralize a noun which differs according to its gender, masculine or feminine. For masculine nouns, you will add the yud mem sofit to the end of the word. For feminine nouns, you will drop the hey or the tav and add vav tav. I have plenty examples down in the presentation in which you will be able to recognize where the masculine plural, feminine plural differentiate. These are the basics of the understanding the differences between both languages. Here's a few of the examples. You have Aleph. Ani is me, but that speaks to both genders. Ata is you in masculine. At is you in feminine. With him is ito. With her is ita. With you is itcha. With you is itach. There's the difference between masculine and feminine. It is in your presentation. The M stands for masculine, the F stands for feminine. Et, once again, is neutral gender when speaking of an androgynous being of both masculine and feminine as one. When speaking of myself, I am speaking of ani or et, which is with me. Here's the same examples in plural. Itam is masculine. Imhem is masculine. Itchem is masculine. Itanu is masculine, but it also can be used as a neutral gender, doing the fact that you're making it personal. When you make it personal, in most cases, you can generalize by using the masculine. Here's examples using the letter bet. Bat is daughter. Banot is daughters. Ben is son. Banim is sons. Here's an example using the letter Gimel. Gan is a garden. Ganim is plural in masculine for gardens. Glima is a robe, which is actually feminine. Glimot is plural for the robes. Delet or dlatot, this is a feminine word, which is door. Hey, he as in she. They as in hen, which is feminine. Who as in him. Hem as in masculine for they. Here's an example using vav. Vadai or vadaut. That word in a singular form or in its plural form is feminine. Zain is zar. Zarim, which are strangers. That is in its singular form as well as its plural form, it is masculine. Here's a word in chet, chole, which is masculine. Cholim, which is plural. Cholot, which would be plural for feminine. Chaim is life. Chai is living. Using the letter tet. Tova is favor. Tovot is favor. That word, whether it's in singular or plural, it is a feminine word. Marker, which is tush, is masculine. Tushim is actually plural for markers. Using the letter yud. Yerek and yerakot. That's one word for vegetables, a veggie or vegetables, but it is a feminine word. Kaf is kala, which is a bride. Kalot is brides. That is a feminine word. Kochav is a star. That's a masculine word. Kochavim in plural and it's masculine word. Here's an example using the kaf sofit, but also in feminine and in masculine. Halach is he walked. Halchu is they walked, but that's in feminine. Halcha, she walked. That's in feminine. Lamed, lamad, he learned, which is masculine. Lamda, she learned, which is feminine. Lamdu can be for both genders, which again makes it personal. Melech is a king. Malachim is kings. Malach is an angel. Malachim are angels. Also, examples for using the mem sofit is the kings are in plural malachim, angels malachim, which is in masculine energy, a masculine noun. Neshama is a soul, but it is a feminine word. Neshamot is souls in plural, which is feminine. Nun sofit, Natan, he gave. Natnu, they gave. Natna, she gave. Samech, slicha, which is forgiveness. Salchu, they forgave. Asa, he did. Asta, she did. Asu, they did. Here's some examples in Fe. Remember, the Fe without the dot is give you the F sound. So in this case, we have the word falafel. Falafel is falafel in English, but it is using the Fe sound. Or flamingo. Using the Pe sound with the dot, you have my name, which is Poriya. Fruit, which is perot, is a feminine word. And pri is also a feminine word, but it's in its singular. Here's an example of a word using the Fe sofit, Yosef, which is Joseph, or Yosef itself. Or Sof. Sof is ending. Speaking of the Ein Sof, never ending source, the creator. Tzaddik used the TS sound. In this case, this word is pronounced Sadiq. Sadiq is righteous, as in one, singular. Sadikah is she's righteous, in singular. Sadikot is they are righteous, but in feminine. Sadikim is they are righteous, in masculine. Sadik Sofit, here's two examples of using the Sadik Sofit, is tree, which is etz, trees, which is etzim. Kuf You got the Kabbalah or Kabel. Kabbalah is reception and Kabel is accepted. Using the Resh. Also, the Resh had that guttural sound. It's like an R, but it got a activation of the Resh, of the roar of the throat. Rachamim, which is mercy. Richem, which is he had mercy. The Sheen with the dot over the left side give you that S sound. So here's an example. Asa, he did. Asta, she did. Using the Sheen with the dot on the top of the letter on the right hand side give you the SH sound, as in shalom, which is peace. Using the alphabet Tav, we end the presentations of the Aleph Beit, which is Torah, which is scripture or the Bible. Here are examples using the numbers, masculine and feminine. Echad, shtayim, shalosh, arba, chamesh, shesh, sheva, shmone, teisha, eser. That is all in masculine. In feminine, you have echat, shtayim, shlosha, arba'a, chamisha, shisha, shiva'a, shmona, tish'a, asara. Next week, we will go over how to look at that in a 2 to 3 letter sentence. I have to remind us, by joining this course, you have made a commitment to yourself. Thus are part of a team, Team TOR, which stands for Team of Remembrance, taking yourself, your energy back to its original state. When we say original state, we're saying your genesis, your beginning. Who are you in your beginning stage as a soul? Each day we fill our life with light as we work on our journey to becoming our true identity, i.e., our purpose. As team member, it is prudent to understand on this journey, we must strive for a life where the physical and mental and the emotional is integrated into the spiritual. We are here to activate a remembrance. We are here to reach the highest potential of our soul. By using this ancient language, by making this commitment to use this ancient language, it will open you up to higher realms, higher consciousness, which is known as the Christ consciousness. On that note, I would like to say Laila Tov, peace and love unto you.